Hey y'all, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? Hey, what's up? She's enough. Hey Nikki. Hey Janelle. What's up? What's going on? Hey Ali. How you doing? Hey Annette, how you doing? Hey Miss Bell, how you doing? What's up? What's going on, y'all? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope y'all are enjoying y'all, I guess, off day, vacation, whatever you want to call it. Hey Miss Denise, how you doing? What's up, Shortcake Treats? I see you, baby. Hey Shalanda, I see you. Hey, how you doing? Hair so pretty. Thank you so much. I'm tired of this hair, child. Listen. About ready to cut it off. Happy Memorial Day. What's up, Dion? I see you. What's up, Mona? Good morning, gorgeous. How you doing? What's up, Bella? I see you. Hi, what's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are enjoying y'all vacation, y'all off day. It has been a day for me. I have really just been resting today, and I was just like, let me get on live to, kind of come talk to y'all, kind of come fill y'all in with what's been going on. I have not been able to come on like that. Like I want to, but I'm back. Okay. Hey Bella, what's up? What's going on? Lori. Hey Lori. Y'all want to know something that's kind of been on my mind, y'all, and I'm gonna say this to y'all real quick. Go with your first, thoughts. Always go with your first thought. Stop sleeping on y'allself when it comes down to your intentions. Because let me tell you something. Your intentions and your spirit is not going to lead you wrong. I'm telling you. And I had an experience this over the weekend with some secret envy that I feel as though doesn't need to be addressed. Let me say that. When you know people don't like you, and you're around people that secretly envy you, just take yourself out of the equation altogether. Just take yourself out of the equation altogether. Because let me tell you something. At the very end of the day, what you have to understand about you is that you know that your intentions are pure, and you know your intentions are genuine. You don't got to say nothing. You ain't got to talk about it. You ain't got to do none of that. Just take yourself out of the equation. What I had to understand was my silence speak louder than what I could ever speak for myself. Your silence speak louder than what you can ever say on your own behalf. You ain't got to talk about it. You ain't got to call nobody and tell them how you feel. You ain't got to call and speak your mind. Listen, separate yourself from people who don't value who you are. That's just it. If you don't value me, baby, I don't value you. And by all means necessary, you got to learn how to let things go. I don't care how many years it's been in your life. I don't care how long the connection has been there. I don't care how long the friendship has been there, the relationship. Learn how to let things go that doesn't agree with your spirit. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Learn how to let stuff go that don't agree with your spirit. If it don't feel right, walk away from it. If it don't feel right, walk away from it. Because let me tell you something. The days that we are living in, y'all, we have to learn how to put ourselves first and put ourselves on the pedestal. Because if we don't put ourselves on that pedestal, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody going to do it for us. Do you feel me? Nobody going to do it for us. If you don't put yourself there, nobody going to put you there. So you got to learn how to walk by example in your own life. Put yourself in places where other people don't. Because let me tell you something. When people don't put you on that pedestal where you belong at, you ain't going to have no choice but to separate yourself from those people. You want to know why? Because now you're missing out on the people that should be in your life, that show you the respect, that show you the love, that give you everything that you give them. Yeah, it worked like that. I be trying to tell y'all all the time, it's okay to walk away from folks. It's okay to walk away from people that don't mean you well. It's okay to walk away from people that don't pour back into you. You always the one that's pouring out, and you don't even realize that they're not giving you no type of energy. Sometimes people fake support you just so they can be in your presence because they know the blessings that's coming. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Sometimes folks fake support you just so they can be in the presence of you because they know the blessings that's coming your way. Do you hear me? Come on now. You got some folks around you that act like they be so happy for you. They act like they be so proud of you. They act like they want to congratulate you on everything that you do. But really and truly, it's the secret envy that's keeping them there, because every time you do something, they're not doing nothing but building a competition that you don't even know that's there in the first place. Let me tell y'all something. That secret envy is dangerous. Keep yourself in the realm of people that are positive, people that are positive, people that are on the same page as you. Learn how to understand at the very end of the day, if you don't truly support me, don't come around me, because I don't need that fake love. I don't need that fake energy. I don't need no fake vibes. I don't need no phoniness. If you feel some type of way, then speak about it. If you ain't gonna speak about it, then guess what? It is what it is. You feel some type of way and I don't even know about it. Y'all know y'all probably got people around y'all that ain't even spoke to you in years, won't speak to you in years, but every time you post something on Facebook and Instagram, they be the first one to like it. Yeah, them the people that I'm talking about. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Every time you post something, they be the first one on there. They be the first one in the views. They be the first one. Yeah, because they watching you. They don't like it because it's you. Come on now. They don't like it because it's you. If it was anybody else, they would hurry up and say congratulations. They'll hurry up and talk about it. They'll hurry up and call you and do all of these things. They're not doing it because it's you. A lot of y'all got to understand, a lot of folks don't like you because of what you have already accomplished anyway. Some people don't like you just because. Some folks try to find ways to not like you so they can hate you and envy you in private. Come on now. You got some folks around you that can't stand to see you win. You got some folks around you that can't stand to look at you. But guess what? They only like to be around you just so they can keep up with you. That's it. What I had to understand, I had to learn how to be careful. In this season right here, I got to learn how to be careful. Do you understand what I'm saying? Learn how to be careful with your time, your energy, and your presence. Because let me tell you, everybody don't deserve to be in your presence. No matter how long they done been there, no matter how long you done tried to force them to be there. Listen, everybody don't deserve the good, positive energy that you give. You want to know why? Because some people don't know how to handle it. And you got to learn how to leave it there. You feel me? What's up, Kev? What's up, Tish? You learn how to leave it there. Leave it where it's at. Listen, it ain't nothing that you can do to convince these folks of who you are. You've been around these people for so long, they still don't know who you are. Matter of fact, it ain't that they don't know who you are, they just don't want to. They just don't want to. Let me tell y'all something what's so funny about y'all. Y'all have really grown to understand that you can feel when a person don't like you. You can feel when a person can't stand you. You can feel when a person don't vibe with you. They ain't even on the same level as you. You can feel it. And at the end of the day, let me tell you something. That is a gift, and don't sleep on it. You have a gift, and you don't need to sleep on your gift. When you feel out of place, it's because you are. You feel what I'm saying? When you feel out of place, it's because you are. Don't let nobody think that you crazy. Don't let nobody call you crazy, because it is what it is. Y'all have to learn how to understand you are the greatest thing that you could, in this season right here, you are the greatest person that you could ever be in your life. Because when you learn how to understand your gift and you walk in it, it ain't nothing nobody can do to take it away from you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you crazy. You got folks around you that's looking at you like you crazy. You want to know why? Because they don't understand you. It's okay to not be understood. It's okay for people to not mesh with you. It's okay. It's all right. It is what it is. I had to learn that for myself. I'm like, you know what? I'm sitting up here trying to force myself to love people that don't love me back. You feel me? I'm sitting up here trying to force relationships and force friendships that shouldn't even been started in the first place. Some folks shouldn't have even made it out the DM with me. But you know what? The heart that I got, the energy that I got, and the love that I have instilled in me. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it be like that sometimes, to where we run into people who don't even know our value and don't even know our worth, but it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault. It's just the fact that people, they mirror us just to be around us, but they know they can't fill us back up when we run out of things to give. You know daggone well, you don't even have the capability to fill me up if I was to run out. These folks will mirror you just so they can be around you, just to see what you got going on. That's why I say, like, y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is the most, it's privacy over secrecy in 2023. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's privacy over secrecy in 2023. Privacy over secrecy. And what that mean is live a private life so you can finally understand what peace is in your life. Sometimes you got to understand you ain't got to post everything that you do. You ain't every time you go out of town and every time you going out the country, baby, keep it to yourself. Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Because let me tell you something. The people that don't like you, they're going to reveal themselves quick, fast, and in a hurry. You want to know why? Because that's when they can't hold water no more. When you stop posting everything and you start to be quiet about your every move, that's when people are going to start to reveal themselves to you. Absolutely. You're going to see folks for who they are. Because every time you post something, guess what? They're going to be quiet because they keeping up with you. Some of y'all don't even know y'all in competition with folks that's been around you for years. It's the secret envy and the secret competition that you don't even know that's there. You feel what I'm saying? Some of y'all got to understand you in a competition that you ain't even signed up for. You are in a competition that you didn't even sign up for. You don't know why they don't like you. You don't know why they trying to keep up with you. You don't know why they trying to do things the way that you do it. You don't know why. But let me tell you something. You ain't have to sign up for nothing, because at the very end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Some of y'all don't be noticing when folks be calling you, asking you what you putting on when you coming out to go out with them. Y'all don't be noticing when folks be calling, trying to see what you got going on. They trying to see how your job is going. They trying to see, but every time you talk about them, they say they gonna call you back, but you don't never get that phone call back, do you? People don't want you to know about them. They want to know everything about you. Oh yeah, that includes family too. By all means necessary. Your family is the first ones that you got to start to evaluate. I'm telling you. Because I listen, your family going to call you and be like, hey, I was just calling and checking on you. How you doing? When you ask them how they doing, they be like, okay, I'll call you back. You going to call me back? I'm still waiting on the phone call from 2017. I ain't got that phone call back yet. Do you hear me? Some folks don't want you to know about them because they don't want you to keep up with them. They want to be able to keep up with you. Come on now. Some of y'all got to understand, it get real in the field. It get real deep. Some of y'all still wait on that phone call back, just like me, baby. Listen, it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to hang it up. Sometimes you got to know when you overwhelming your state in folks' life. Sometimes you got to understand when it's time to go. Your job is done. Know when your assignment is up in folks' life. Know when it's time for you to go. This includes family too. Know when it's time for you to go. Know when it's time for you to go ahead and hang it up. It ain't nothing else that you can do. You done gave everything you had. You done gave all the love. You done gave all the energy. You done gave all the advice. Now it's time for you to pour back that love that you was giving them. Pour it back into yourself. Pour it back into yourself, because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, you don't know what you've been missing when you start to love on yourself. When you start to pour back into you, you don't know what you've been missing. So now it's feel a little weird now that you understand the love that you were given was way too pure in the first place. Way too pure, way too genuine. I had to be careful, y'all. I had to understand that I come from a place of purity and genuineness. And some of y'all got to understand that about yourself. You come from a place of pure love and pure genuineness. You can't duplicate that. And what people don't understand about y'all, about us, that genuineness, you can't buy it. It has to be given from the Creator. So when God gave it to you in the womb, it ain't nothing they can do to duplicate it. You got some folks out here that's walking this earth that act like they are somewhere near you or somewhere close to you when it comes down to the level that you on, when it comes down to the love that you give. And baby, they can't listen. If you was to give it to them for free, they wouldn't even be able to handle it for real, because it wasn't assigned to them. Some of y'all got to understand that you having problems with your friendships and all of that stuff because it wasn't meant for you to be assigned to that friendship. It wasn't meant for you to be there that long. You were just supposed to show people that it is angels walking this earth. And if you miss out on a blessing, then that's on you. Some of y'all got to understand It ain't nothing wrong with how you love. It ain't nothing wrong with you, period. You got folks that actually reject you because they cannot handle the love that you give them in the first place. You got people that are rejecting you, but let me tell you something. That rejection was the blessing, because at the end of the day, if they don't want your love, you got to understand that God is saving you from something you don't even know you need to be saved from. And I say that all the time. You didn't even know you needed to be saved, but their rejection is what kept you. Okay? Their rejection is what kept you. Their rejection is what kept you. And a lot of y'all got to be okay with being rejected this season. Because as you are being rejected, God is creating a bigger blessing for you on the other side. As you are being rejected, God is creating a bigger blessing for you on the other side. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Love on you. Love on you this year. Love on you this season. In 2023, you shouldn't miss out on nothing. Do you hear me? Don't miss out on nothing. Don't worry about what your family and them talking about. Don't worry about what their ex over there talking about. Don't worry about. I had an ex text me this weekend, baby. I gotta keep it moving. Cause anywhere where I was and I was in hurt and I was in sorrow, I ain't going back to that place, because you will never be able to put me back in a place where I'm questioning who I am. When you get to a place and you understand who you are wholeheartedly, don't let nobody take you back to that place. I'm just saying. Don't let nobody get you back to where you were when you were broken. Leave it where it's at. Because let me tell you something. If the choice was theirs, as you can see, they left you where you was at. You feel me? Some folks will walk away from you with ease. Have y'all ever noticed that when your assignment is up, or when they're done with you, when they feel like their assignment is up in your life, they'll get up and walk away from you with ease? You trying to figure out why they ain't fighting no more. You trying to figure out why they walking away from the relationship, and y'all got all these years invested. Yeah, because they know at the end of the day, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be the one fighting, and they'll be the one that'll be sitting back receiving all of the love. No, not this year. No. See, we got to start matching energy. We got to start matching energy. I'm telling y'all, let me tell y'all something. I done seen some folks put themselves out there so many times and they still get broken. But let me tell you something. When you learn how to put yourself back together again, and you keep all your energy and your love to yourself, ain't nobody gonna be able to break you no more, because at the end of the day, you done been to that place and you know how I feel. And once you pick up all the pieces and you put that puzzle back together, it ain't gonna be nothing nobody can do to ever break you. That's it. Once my puzzle was put together, you ain't gonna be able to break me apart again, because I know how I feel to be broken. I know how I feel to be in a place where I don't want to be here no more. I know how I feel to be in a place where I drive myself insane and I drive myself crazy. I ain't going back to that place ever again. And anybody that tries to put me back in that place, blocked. Y'all know, listen, that's my favorite word. I'm blocking folks. You ain't about to take me back to where I came from. And some of y'all got to understand, when you start to change and you start to become a better you got to learn how to let go of the people that want to see you operate in the old version of who you are. Let me tell you something. You cannot have people around you that want to see you still operate in the old version of who you are. Learn how to understand, when you move on to the new version, you have to learn how to let some folks go. Some people still want you to cuss them out. Some folks still want you to get out of your character. Some folks still want you to be mean and be mad and be angry. No, when you become a new version of you, you got to learn how to let some folks go, because they're not going to understand. Some people just want to be in control of taking you back to the place rather than allowing you to elevate to the new place of where you belong. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Some people just want to see you get up under your skin, make you mad. They want you to cuss them out, because people want to be in control of your growth. People want to be in control of your growth so bad. And some of y'all be letting them. Y'all be letting them win that battle every time. Every time somebody make you mad or do something to you or trigger you, baby, you be about ready to cuss them out. For what? Nuh-uh. Just go ahead and block their number and leave them where they at. Because, see, you ain't about to take me back to a place where I was delivered from. See, I used to cuss you out, but see, now I'm not even going to cuss you out no more. Because now I understand that my silence is more deadly than the words that I speak. My presence, okay? My presence is way more valuable than anything that I can ever say to you. So now I got to learn how to take my presence away from you. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Learn how to leave people where they had you messed up at. Do you hear me? Learn how to walk away from people that don't even want to value you in the first place. You know you were supposed to walk away from their relationship a long time ago, but somehow, some way, you still there. Somehow, some way, you still there. Somehow, some way, you can't walk away. Because let me tell you something. You fell in love with the potential of who that person could be and not who they really were on the outside. Let me tell you something. That potential is dangerous. Because anytime you see more potential in a person and they don't see it in themselves, you the one that's going to have to do all the work. You the one that's going to have to do all the work. Listen, I had somebody that was always talking about a business. I had somebody that was always talking about it, but he could never walk in it. You want to know why? Because he knew that the conversation that he had with me was the potential. It wasn't that he was ready. It was just the simple fact that he knew that was the only thing that was going to be able to keep me around. He knew that was the only thing that was going to be able to keep me around. Some folks will pump fake you into believing that they're doing something just to match the level that you own, just to keep you around them. And what I'm talking about is the narcissistic people. You have people that will act like they doing something, act like they got it going on, but really and truly, once you get behind closed doors with them, baby, they ain't making no movement. They ain't got no motion. They ain't doing nothing. They just knew what it took to get you, to keep you around. So now you trying to help. Have y'all ever, listen, I'm sitting over here helping him in his business, trying to get him to do an LLC. He did the LLC, did all of that stuff. And just to find out that, baby, you wasn't even ready to do the business. You was just doing that just to keep me around. So you spent $100 just to keep me around, just to find out the whole time that you was finessing me to keep me on the string, to drag me along. Some of y'all got to understand that. Y'all got to understand that people will play the boss role, but they don't live in the boss reality. People will play the boss role, but they don't live in the boss reality. Some of y'all are straight bosses, and people that are in your life know that the only way they can keep you around is if they operate and act like they are boss. Come on now. You got folks around you that act like they look like six figures, but baby, you ain't nowhere near. You ain't nowhere near. It look good, but it ain't. It look good, but it ain't. Sure ain't. People know who you are. So that's why y'all got to learn how to be careful. Y'all got to learn how to be careful. Learn how to be careful with your time, your energy, your love. Y'all know I'm just one of those people that I live in reality of things now. Anytime somebody put me in a place where I feel out of place, then that means it's time for me to go. I don't stay longer than what I have to. Because one thing I had to understand was when we go to a job and we be underworked, we be overworked and underpaid, we'll be quick to leave that job. But why we not quick to leave people's life that do us like that? You be overworking and being underpaid because they don't even know how to love you. They don't even know how to give you back the energy that you give them. They don't even know how to reciprocate the energy and the love you give them. So why you won't walk away from them? See, I walk away from stuff. I'm telling y'all right now, I walk away from stuff so fast. I don't even give folks time to blink. I don't give people time to do nothing. It is what it is. Because if it was me, y'all would drop me like a bad habit. I done seen it happen too many times. But this year right here, I'm like, nope, you ain't even going, No. I'm praying about my job right now. It's becoming more toxic environment now. It's coming more toxic because now is the time for you to leave. See, let me tell you something. One thing about God is he's going to make you uncomfortable first. He's going to make you uncomfortable first. And then when he have to force you out, then that's when you got to be put out on your butt. Because now that you're not listening to me, now I got to push you out. Y'all, that just happened to me. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that ever again. Once I start to get uncomfortable on a job that I've been on for years, then that means it's time for me to go. People nitpicking at me, my boss micromanaging me. I ain't never had no problems. I ain't never been in HR. Now I'm all of a sudden in HR all the time. I'm always getting in trouble. I'm always doing something wrong. I'm always getting rolled up. So now I know that I was in a place of being uncomfortable because that was God's sign for me to find something else and walk away. It's not for you to stick around. Some of y'all got to understand that when you stick around, when you're uncomfortable, that's the same way you operate in your real life when it comes down to friendships and relationships. You get uncomfortable, but you stay there. That's not healthy. I had to understand that I have to learn how to operate in healthiness this season. No matter how hard it may be, no matter how it make me feel, I have to learn how to operate in healthiness this season in every aspect, in every area of my life. It's hard, but you got to learn how to let it go before it lets you go. Because let me tell you something. When you got to be the one to heal from stuff all the time, and you always got to keep up with your healing from every situation that you've gone through, do you know that brings on more trauma? You ain't even healed from the last situation. Now you got another situation that you got to heal from. What I had to understand was when I bring trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma, I'm not doing nothing but putting myself in a place where I can't repair the brokenness because I stayed in that place way too long. And some of y'all got to understand, it's up to you. It's up to you on the healing process. It's up to you on how you're gonna elevate and how you're gonna do things this year. Don't let nobody put you in that. Listen, no. I'm good. Listen, skin glowing, hair flowing. Do you feel me? That's what I'm on this year. That's what type of time I'm on. I'm just gotta be more careful. Y'all know it's just I'm operating right now. You speaking to me, I stayed for 28 years, lost myself, still finding me. And that's what I'm saying. Now you gotta play catch up. Some of y'all still playing catch up because when you overwhelm your stay somewhere, you got to play catch up. And now it feel like everything is moving slow, right? When you are playing catch up and you're in the catch up season, then everything starts to move slow. And that's when you become frustrated. When you become frustrated, then that means everything is not going to make sense to you because you're trying to figure out where you're going, where you're at, what type of time you want. You don't know because now you're not in control. When he wanted you to be in control, you didn't take the steering wheel. So now he had to take over for you because now he has to drive you to the place that you kept on trying to basically stay away from. You ain't got no choice now. You ain't got no choice now. Now you ain't got no choice. So now it's going to be frustrating. Now it's going to get on your nerves. Now it's going to be, listen, you going to have an attitude. Yep, you're going to have an attitude. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be like, God, God, you showed me the glimpse of how my life was going to be. Why ain't there yet? Y'all know how many dreams y'all done had of the life that you should be living, but the fact that you're not there yet, it frustrates you. And you know at the end of the day, he puts you in humbling situations like that so you can learn how to understand that you're not in control of nothing, no matter how many times you think you are. Some of y'all operating being comfortable because you already know that you can control the no. Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all operate with things that is normal to you because you know how to control the no. When you don't know how to when you stop controlling the no, which is the rejection, then that means you're uncomfortable now. And a lot of y'all don't know how to do that. Y'all don't know how to be uncomfortable because you're so used to getting a yes because you're in control of everything that you want to do. Now it's making you mad and it's making you angry because you can't control it no more. I had to learn that one thing about that no. I had to put myself in a position for me to understand that no came with growth. That no came with growth. The reason that job turned me down was because it wasn't for me. I still had to prepare. The reason why that relationship didn't work for me because it wasn't supposed to. I had to prepare. The reason why the relationship that you want with your mom and your dad, it didn't work right now because it was preparing you for something else. Some of y'all got to understand The things that might hurt you or harm you might bring you greatness. The stuff that you dealt with might bring you greatness. That no that you got a couple years ago might bring you a yes. You just got to stay steadfast. And a lot of y'all don't know how to do that because you have been so in control of everything that you do. You don't even know what it means to say no. Some of y'all, when y'all get a no, you still go hard. You still go get it. But that don't mean that it was for you in that time. Their rejection might be something, like I said, might be something that might be saving your life. You don't know. You don't know. That's why he says more than we can imagine, because he gives us more than we can imagine. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I just said, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. Y'all know I'm the type of person, listen, when it come down to jobs, I can get me a job. Y'all know, like, I'm one of those people that I'm very big on stability. I'm very big on energy. I'm very, very big on things that mean me well. A lot of y'all got to understand, you got to learn how to do things that mean you well. Don't do things to make everybody else well, because at the end of the day, people will leave you once they are well. Let me say that again. Do things that make you well. Don't do things to make everybody else well. Because once they get well, they gonna leave you high and dry. What I had to understand was I have to learn how to put myself in the position, right? So y'all, I told y'all maybe about a month ago that I got this new position at this company, right? But what they didn't tell me was they were going into they were about to get ready to file bankruptcy. So they were going into a place where they were about to get ready to file bankruptcy, but they were still hiring people. That's the most craziest, dumbest thing that I could ever, I ain't never heard nothing like that. So, so what ended up happening was the department that I was working in were doing budget cuts because they were about to get ready to file bankruptcy, right? So y'all, I stayed on this job for about a month, and I'm like, first of all, I already felt it because I was getting uncomfortable. I didn't want to drive an hour and 17 minutes one way to get back and forth to that job. It was just annoying to me. So God gave me a vision, and it was kind of like, it was commas. All I seen was a check, but it had 3 commas. I didn't see the numbers. I didn't see the figure. I just seen 3 commas, right? So y'all, I'm sitting up here and I'm panicking. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go again. You know, I just started this position and y'all then filed bankruptcy, right? Let me tell y'all how God worked. Come around maybe a week, maybe. I wasn't even off the job long. I had end up getting a phone call, right? Got a phone call. They was like, hey, we want to, interview. I don't even remember. Y'all know when you filling out applications and stuff, sometimes you don't even remember what you fill out for because you be so busy just trying to work and trying to do stuff. So I'm sitting up here. I got an interview for this job. I thought it was a scam. I ain't gonna lie to you. So the guy called. He said, hey, I need for you to come in for an interview. I'm like, okay. So I ended up missing the first interview. Then I end up going to the interview, right? Hired me on the spot, right? And the figure that I had seen, I had a vision of maybe the week prior, got 3 commas in it, y'all. I said, okay, God, you real funny, because don't listen. Like I told y'all, I ain't know the figure, but I seen the commas. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I was like, you for real? I was like, what? Y'all got to know that at the end of the day, that rejection was something that God was preparing you for, y'all. It might not make sense to you right now, but one thing I had to understand was you don't have to always be in control of everything that go on in your life. Sometimes you got to just sit back and wait. That waiting game is the most frustrating thing, because let me tell you something. That be God trying to test you to see if you're going to wait on him or not. That's it. He just be trying to test you to see how long you're going to actually sit and wait on him. I had to understand it at the very end of the day. What I did not understand wasn't for me to understand. It was just meant for me to sit back and wait. So that's what I did. I waited. But I was forcing things. In the meantime, while I was waiting, I was forcing things that wasn't supposed to be there no way. Some of y'all got to understand that. You can't force nothing that's not God ordained, because the more you force it, the more miserable you're going to be. I had to really, really sit down and tell myself, like, you know what? I got to really spend time with me. I got to really put myself in position to win. Because if I don't put myself in the position to win, nobody else is. Gotta be you. Gotta be you. Gotta be you. It gotta be you. It gotta be you. It gotta be you. So I really was gonna hold that in, but sometimes you just gotta understand it. You know, it's not a coincidence, y'all. Some stuff actually happened on purpose. We walked in the supernatural world. Yeah, and that's why I said so. You gotta be thankful. Thank you for sharing that with us. I needed that. I needed that too, because I needed that release, because now I feel better. But yeah, I just, listen. One thing about me is that I had to learn how to be okay with being who I am. It's a lot of people that I be getting so many inboxes on a daily basis, like, people telling me I sound like somebody, or I sound like this person on TikTok, and I be like, Somebody hit me up the other day. It was like, you sound like such and such. You the female version of this person, this and the third. And I'm like, no. I sound like me, because everybody that I come across, some of y'all got to understand that your journey is unique. You don't sound like nobody. You have your own journey. You have your own testimony. It might resonate a little bit because you got that same end result, right? You got heartbroken, you were broken or whatever, but your journey is unique. Kev, yeah, somebody was like, you sound like, you know who I'm talking about. It was like, you sound like such and such. Baby, I don't sound like nobody. I ain't the female version of nobody. Because what I had to understand was, some people want you to walk in their reflection so bad. Let me tell y'all something real quick. People will act like they helping you, but the whole time they have the intentions of you needing them, right? So some people get on here, act like they putting y'all up on game, and they giving you free game, and the whole time you still walk away confused. You want to know why? Those type of people want you to need them. They want you to reach out to them. They want you to pay an arm and a leg just to get one-on-one advice with them. I ain't into all that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not into all that. I'm one of the type of people, if you're going to give people free game, let it be free. Don't have no catch to it. Don't have these folks running around trying to hit you up, baby, don't nobody got time for all that. If you gonna pour into people, and if you gonna give them advice, and you gonna give them free game, let it be really free. It shouldn't be no reason why these people are walking away still having questions as to what it was that you was talking about. How many of y'all that actually seen somebody on live, right? You done seen somebody on live, they talk a good game, and then you have to turn around once the live ends, you still have to be like, well, what they said? What was the solution to the problem? Yeah. Those type of people want you to need them. What we talked about? We talked about the Penn State degree. You got so many folks that have studied on manipulating people. You got people that have studied manipulating people, and they will act like they talking good, right? But the manipulation is already there. They have the intentions on manipulating you. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do have to understand that once you get around people and they telling you, they giving you free game, and you still walking away with questions, then that means their game is not free, because they want you to come back and pay for that advice. That's the catch. That's the catch. Y'all feel what I'm saying? That's the catch right there. Anytime you in somebody live or around somebody having a conversation, and they telling you, they giving you free game, and you still trying to figure out what was free because you ain't got no solution to your problem, then that mean it wasn't free. Then that means they want you to come back and they want you to need them. I don't get down like that. I don't even like people like that. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I can't stand people like that. I don't like people that be trying to get over on other people. That's just me. If you trying to get over on people because you talking about free game, baby, listen. You ain't giving no game for free because these people still got to pay you to get the answer that they need to their problems. I ain't got time. Oh, no. Listen, am I tripping? I know I ain't tripping because I'm being for real. Girl, users and manipulators are sick breed of people. I was like, you know what? Just more confused. You walked away more confused than you did coming into the conversation. You got folks that are just numb. Let me tell y'all something. Some people are just worried about the numbers. They're just worried about the figures. They don't care about the person. Let me say that again. Some folks are just worried about the numbers and they're worried about the figures. They don't care about the people. Y'all do know that, right? They don't care about the people. Anytime you have people that are worried about the money or they are worried about the numbers that are surrounding them, they don't care about what you get from them because they want you to need them in the first place. What I had to understand was those people like that are also called narcissists. They're called grand manipulators. They know how to manipulate people into digging into their pockets just so they can be accounted for. I ain't got time for that. Y'all got to learn how to understand it. At the very end of the day, when you run across people that know how to give you advice and it doesn't have a catch, it's gonna start to be very scary to you. Y'all know that, right? When you run across people that genuinely want to see you win for free, let me tell you something. It's gonna get scary to you because you know what you're gonna say. This too good to be true. Because every time you done got advice from somebody, you always had to dig in your pocket. You've always had to dig in your pocket. That's why I say your discernment got to start to kick in when you're around these certain people. You got to learn you got to understand your own discernment. I'm just saying now. You realize how big that person really is. How big of a liar they really are. I know. What's your method? My method, I don't have a method. My method is very much, I don't mind answering people questions. Just don't ask me nothing crazy. But I listen. Because I give real answers. I don't have time. Let me tell y'all something. It's crazy that people don't understand that you have to really sit still and be quiet in order for you to understand who a person really is. Sometimes you have to understand sitting down and being quiet and evaluating people. That's when you understand who they truly are. Because you have time to actually look at them for who they are, not for who you want them to be. Sometimes you got to just sit back and watch people. Step in people live sometimes and watch them. Don't say nothing. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. People be using big words and stuff just to confuse you. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care how many degrees you got, how knowledgeable you are. Anytime people make it difficult for people to understand them, that's because they like people to need them. Listen, don't use no big words with me. I understand every big word that you can say. They talk fast as well. Bingo. That's it. They talk fast. They use big words. They manipulate you into thinking that you crazy because you already know. Well, hold up now. That's the same thing somebody else said. They just said in a different way and they just added bigger words. Yeah. That's it. Facts. And when they talk around the questions being asked. Exactly. And that's what I said. I have to learn how to understand my own discernment, because anytime you ask a question and people were talking around the question that you have asked, they don't even give you the full answer. They want you to pay for a one-on-one session. They want you to pay for a one-on-one session. Oh, Lord Jesus. Listen, I ain't got time. I'm about to get off. I ain't got time. It just goes in circles. Listen, I'm just saying. They want you to not getting the full answer is your answer. Listen. Y'all better be careful now. I just said they sending you them links in their bios. Listen, y'all would never ever listen. I rarely go on people live anymore. The people live that I go on, if y'all see me live with somebody, it's because I really rock with them. I don't go on people live no more, because what I had to understand, I had to understand that sometimes people want you to be on their lives so they can trick your crowd of people. And that's the manipulation tactic that people be using all the time. Because I see people, they come on my live and they talk about God, but when I go in their live, they're talking about something else. And let me tell y'all something. Being attracted to people that mirror you is dangerous. Being attracted to people that mirror you is dangerous. Because not only are you in danger, but the people that is attached to you is also in danger. That's one thing I had to understand about having a platform on social media, is that once you get to a place to where you have people that love you, that genuinely love you, and you have a crowd of people that support you and all those things, some people just want the attachment to you so they can manipulate other people that's attached to you as well. And y'all have to learn how to be careful with that, because having a platform and you tell your testimony, you know what I'm saying? It's not good, y'all. So everybody else is in their conversation. Ride the wave. They ride the wave, right, Greg? Ride the wave. Like, I'm just like, no, I don't want to be attached to those type of people. I don't got time. I don't want to be attached to those people. I'm good. Okay, now they are mirroring you because their identity is questionable. And that's the thing. People that have a questionable identity are the people that also, they don't know how to stick to one thing. Let me tell y'all some real talk. You got some people that will talk about one specific thing just because they know the numbers that come with it. They will talk about one specific thing just because they know the numbers that come with it. You have so many people now that let me just break it down to y'all. The word narcissism has really blew up in the past 3 years. And you have people that have not went through any type of narcissistic experience, but they have studied it all the way down to the T, and they talk about it, they go viral behind it, and they have no experience with it whatsoever. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the people that you have to watch, because those are the people that study people that are broken. They study people that have gone through things just so they can get those type of people attached to them so they can continue to manipulate them. I was like, that is scary. That's scary. They have no clue until they feel it. Yeah. Marcus, people overuse that word now because it's more famous. Like I said, it's been, like I said, these past 2 or 3 years, narcissism has been used over and over again because people know the numbers that come with it. Let me tell y'all something. You have more broken people. You have more broken people on social media because a lot of times you have to understand people use social media as a scapegoat to their problems in their real life. So if you have broken people using social media and they're trying to educate themselves on one word, it's such as narcissism, people know that. People that are trying to manipulate those type of people, they know that. So if you coming on TikTok and you scrolling and you come across somebody talking about narcissism and you done gone through some stuff and you know that you done been broken behind a narcissistic person, then guess what? You gonna stop and listen to them, right? You gonna stop and hear what they gotta say, not knowing that they don't even have no experience with narcissism whatsoever. That's the most dangerous thing that you could ever do. You're gravitating towards a wolf in sheep clothing. So now you have put yourself in the position to be attached to somebody that don't even know your experience. The word of this year is called gatekeep. That's another word. Listen, what you gatekeeping for? I tell people all the time, it's the same thing as keeping people in the dark. People that, that's the same thing. Listen, remember you have something to say and some people will only accept from you. That's true too. That's true. But no, y'all, I just watch those buzzwords. I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all some game. I just wanted y'all to know that you got to learn how to be careful. I want to see everybody win. I'm one of those people that I like to see all of my people win. Whoever is attached to me, y'all ain't got no choice but to win. Because every time I go live, I make sure that you don't leave the same way that you came. Because it's not about the money. It ain't about none of that. Y'all got to understand, anytime somebody's doing something for money, they always gonna give you just enough so you can come back for more. They're going to give you just enough So you can come back for more. You're wise behind. Keep putting your best foot forward. Thank you, LD. I really appreciate that. Sheep tripling the wolf in the man house. Okay, my 6-year-old son said she's so pretty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But no, y'all. I love y'all. I'm not gonna stay on for long today because I figured that since I stay on, I stayed on before I went on my hiatus, y'all know they be blocking me and stuff. They be blocking me and stuff. They don't like to see me talking for too long. When I get on here and my numbers go up in my room and I be having people tapping the screen, showing me love and all that, it make people mad and angry. And I know y'all probably like, you don't need to let people win. No, it ain't about that. It ain't about them winning. It's about me winning. And by all means necessary, I had to understand that the more I put myself in positions to allow other people to see me sweat, you're not doing nothing but letting them win. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not one of those people. So happy. Thank you. They have addicts. Who? Tactics, yeah. But y'all ain't know that. I ain't tell y'all when I had came on live one day, they had blocked me. They blocked me and all that stuff, and you know, it was just that's why I was going for like, do you have to spend lots of time by yourself? I actually do spend a lot of time by myself. Not because I don't not because I want to, it's because I'm forced to. And what that mean is when I say that is that sometimes I'm forced to be by myself because I need to be by myself. Because I never really experienced that alone time with me. I was in a relationship for almost 4 years. I've always been around people. I've always been around, family. And it was just like, you know what? I had to learn how to be by myself. So a lot of y'all have to force yourself to be alone because some of us are scared of being lonely. Some of us are scared to be by ourselves. Never let your ex win. Absolutely not. Good job. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Jenna. But yeah, y'all. I just, one thing about it and two things for sure. Oh, y'all. I really was about to, y'all, I had went on vacation this past weekend or whatever. I just got back yesterday. And I had went on vacation, so I was gone for like 5 days. And when I went live a couple times, but I wasn't on live like that. What's so funny is that people really, they say the word need. I don't never want y'all to feel like y'all need me to go live. Anything that I give y'all when I do go live, please make sure that you take heed to everything that I say. And I say that because tomorrow's not promised to me. And I don't want nobody to ever feel like I come on live and I give y'all stuff and, I want y'all to always need the stuff that I say. Just cherish the lives that I do. Cause I really just do this for y'all because I know a lot of people inbox me and stuff like that. And I be wanting to make sure that I come on and show y'all love because y'all always show me love when I come on. So it's always been a great pleasure with seeing y'all every time I go live. You just never know. You went to Florida, right? Yeah, I went to Florida. Your mother is beautiful. Thank you. But yeah, y'all, I just want y'all to understand you got to keep yourself and your family prayed up at all times. And make sure that you treat people right, y'all. Because you just never know. You just never know, y'all. I love y'all back. You just never know. Treat people right. Have good intentions. Have a good heart. Don't let nobody with ill intentions or, I ain't trying to cry today. Don't let nobody taint your heart at all. People that don't accept your love and people don't know who you are. Don't let nobody take you to a place to drag you back down with them. Okay. God has given me so many visions of people that was attached to me, that's attached to me, but I can't say nothing because it's not meant for me to save them. Y'all know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got to understand that every time you get something, it doesn't mean that you got to tell people what you get. Sometimes you have to walk away from those people because God is saving you from something you don't know you need to be saved from. I really, 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 I had a vision the other night about somebody that was close to me. But I couldn't make that phone call. I couldn't make that phone call because some people take life as a joke. Y'all do know that? Y'all know some people take life as a joke. Some people don't believe in soul ties. Some people don't believe in the demonic spirit. Some people don't believe that, the attachments to people can bring them harm or hurt. You know what I'm saying? Some people take life as a joke. And I can't be attached to people who take life as a joke because I cherish mine. Let me say that again. I can't be attached to people who take life as a joke because I cherish mine. One thing I had to understand was when I cherish my life, you got to also cherish it too. Because you got to be careful with the energy and the things that you bring around me. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all got to learn how to stand on that. Stand on that. Make people cherish your life just like you do. Because if not, they don't care what energy they bring around. They don't care what demonic spirit they bring around. They don't care what they bring around you. They don't care. Sometimes you have to understand that people that are attached to you also got to be in a place to where they understand what it means to fight battles that you never signed up for in the first place. That's it. Just saying. I teach my kids treat people how you want to be treated. Life is not a joke. I had to learn. And y'all know that's what I'm saying. You got people that's getting up out of here early. I'm talking about not even living to see 40. Some of them not even living to see 40. Some of them not even living to see 21. You just got to be careful, and you have to learn how to cherish those that cherish you. Let me tell y'all something. Make sure you love on those who genuinely love on you. You can feel when people genuinely love you. You can feel when people actually love you for who you are. Love on those that love on you, because we have no time to waste on people that don't love us at all. We don't got time for that. We don't got time. I don't got time. I definitely don't got time. Very true. Oh no. Yes, the facts that I thank God for waking up. Sometimes you gotta just, every time you hit the ground with your feet, sometimes you just gotta say thank you, God, for waking me up. Thank you for starting me on my way. I be thanking him now for being single, because I be having to understand that this is a season of me needing to be by myself. It's not for me to be with nobody right now. It's not for me to be, in a relationship. I'm thanking him for my singleness, because I know he's preparing me for something that I would probably never imagine I would be. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all ladies and y'all gentlemen in here, y'all still wondering if something is wrong with you, on why you single and why nobody, really love you the way that you want to be loved. Is because now is the season for you to be by yourself. It's a season for you to be by yourself. It's a season for you to be single. Some of y'all got to be single because you have been so caught up in relationships and people being around you all the time. You've never really experienced what it means to be alone. You never really experienced what it means to be by yourself and not be lonely. Listen, don't let the loneliness make you feel like you're doing something wrong. Because a lot of y'all still experiencing the loneliness after you had to walk away from people or walk away from someone, and you feel like you're by yourself. Well, let me tell you something. You're not alone. And if you are, it's because you need to be. Don't let your loneliness scare you into the old version of your life. When you're trying to become new, and you want new stuff, and you want new things, such as a new life, and you want to start to operate differently, you have to understand that you have to start doing things differently. When you got out of that relationship, it wasn't meant for you to get into another one. It wasn't meant for you to get into another one. Some people bounce from relationships to relationships because they be trying to heal, or they trying to get over something, and they don't even realize that the more you're bouncing around and you're jumping from relationship to relationship. I got an ex like that. This joker talked about 5 or 6 different people. But let me tell you something. He was talking to those 5 or 6 different people after he broke up with me, so he's probably still not healed. He almost 40, but he act like he 3. You want to know why? Because a 40-year-old that don't know how to be by themselves, and they have, hold on. Anyway, like I was saying. He a little boy in a grown man body. And by all means necessary, let me tell y'all something. You got men like that don't know how to operate by themselves because they have never healed from their past trauma. You got people that are really, really, really trying to be versions of every person that they deal with just so they can get what they want out of them. Let me tell y'all something. When you dealing with a narcissistic person, you also deal with a person who has split personalities. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit because people be asking me to educate them on stuff just so they can get their confirmation. But let me say this. You have people that deal with certain people, or they deal with so many people that they have to become that person. That's why they switch up so quick. You want to know why? Because every time they get around you, they have to be a certain way. Every time they get around that person, they got to be a certain way. Every time they get around this person, they got to be a certain way. So now they have all these personalities that they got to keep up with, and it becomes frustrating to them. Okay? It becomes frustrating to them because now that you have all these people that you are sleeping with and entertaining, you don't even know that you're swapping demons with them. So now it's harder for you to keep up with to even keep up with yourself because you have versions of you that you can never duplicate. And it gets scary. A lot of y'all got to understand, you are dealing with a person that is really scary when you're dealing with a narcissistic person. Because not only are they fighting demons, they're also fighting themselves. Some of y'all got to understand, narcissistic people, they're not only fighting demons, they're also fighting themselves too. Some of y'all got to understand that at the end of the day, if they don't even know who you are, what make you think they know who they are themselves? Those are the people that are scary, y'all. Because let me tell you something. Some of y'all are way too powerful to be around a weak person like that. But it's a simple fact that they mirrored you. They mirrored you all the way down to the T to make you feel like they were powerful and they were strong, just to find out that they was nowhere near on your level. Some of y'all men in here that have run across those women that are like that. She mirrored you to be who you are just so she can get you to stick around because she know what type of person you are. Same woman, same with y'all women. You fell in love with a version of a person that you never knew existed. So now it's scary, and now you trying to figure out why this person acting just like you just to find out that they was nowhere near on your level. It's scary because you want to know why? Because the whole time they duplicated you and you ain't even know. Let me tell y'all something. That duplication is only temporary because what I tell y'all, you are one of none. Can't nobody duplicate you no matter how long they done studied you, no matter how long they done tried to. You can't be duplicated. So when they find out and they figure out that they can never get down to your level, or they can never get up to your level, you'll have to understand that it's they start to reject you. That's when the rejection phase starts. They start to reject you when they see that you cannot be duplicated. A lot of stuff that you do, they get angry when they cannot duplicate it. That's why they start arguments out of nowhere. That's why they start to talk down on you. That's why they try to break you down. That's why they try to make it seem like it's something wrong with you. That's why they try to make it seem like you're not doing enough. That's why they try to make it seem like everything you do, it does not satisfy them, because it doesn't. You want to know why? Because you have to understand that a narcissistic person can never be satisfied. That's why they bounce from bed to bed. That's why they bounce from house to house. That's why they bounce from person to person. Because every time they do something and they satisfy temporarily, they have to find something else just in case. Because let me tell you something. A narcissistic person can never be by themselves. They can never be lonely. Anytime they feel alone, they go back to their ways. Anytime you're with them and you make them feel alone, they're going to go find somebody else to make them feel complete. And it's just going to be a cycle. One thing I had to understand was, see, my narcissistic person had a, he had a sexual fetish. He didn't know how to be by himself when it came down to that part of his life. Because y'all have to understand, when they sleep around with people, they have people that they attach themselves to, that they know they can use. Y'all feel what I'm saying? They only attach themselves to people that they know that they can use. So if you always thinking it's a person that always pop up, they're popping up for a reason. Let me tell y'all something, because we always use that term of new supplies and all that stuff. We use that term, but we don't even realize they're new to us, but they're not new to them. Okay? 9 times out of 10, thank you. 9 times out of 10, the new supply been a supply. You just finding out about them. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Some of y'all got to understand, narcissistic people like things that are normal to them. So just because you feel like they new to you, they probably 9 times out of 10, they not new to them. I mean, they're not new to them. They've been around them for years. They have, you feel what I'm saying? They've been around them for years. Thank y'all for the gifts. They've been around them for years. Do you hear me? These people been around for years. You just finding out about them. One chick told me that she was out of the almost 4 years of me being around, or me being with this person. She told me that she's been dealing with him 2 years out of the 3.5 that we were dealing with each other. Whole time she knew about me. She knew everything about me, but I knew nothing about her. That's scary. Because now I didn't even know I'm going outside. I'm going out with my friends. I'm going out and I have a person that's watching me. That's why when people ask me why I always have my guard up, is because my narcissistic person put me in a position where I didn't even know that I had people or other women watching me. I didn't even know that I had people watching me to the point where she knew what type of car I drove. She knew where I lived at. She knew what type of houses I was going to look at. When me and him went to go look at houses, he took her to the same neighborhoods and showed her the exact houses that we were looking to buy together. Every car that I have, everything that I went to go test drive, she knew everything. And that's the most scariest part, because you never know when you're really in a position where you got to watch your back. I didn't even know the whole time I was supposed to have been watching my back, but I was supposed to be watching my back with a person that I felt safe with. I felt safe with this person. I was with him for years. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So when men ask me, why you always got your guard up? Because I never know. And I'm not saying that I put people in positions to always feel as though, I'm just being transparent with y'all right now. I don't never put people in a position to feel like, they have to clean up something that was already broken. Nah, I don't never put people like in that position. I just take care of me, because if nobody saves me, then who's gonna do it? Some of y'all got to ask yourself that question. You got to be careful at all times. I had people following me. I had one girl follow me because she was trying to get in a relationship with him. So she was trying to get rid of me. I had to go up, and this was a whole big thing. I had to go to the courthouse, had to do all that stuff to protect myself, because she was following me. I didn't even know the girl was, let me tell y'all what's so scary. I didn't even know the girl was in the club until I uploaded the video. And my homegirl called me. She was like, hey, you need to go back and watch that video and look at it closely. Y'all, this girl walked up. I was sitting down and she walked past my chair right in the back and directly in the back of me. I wasn't even paying attention. So if anything was to happen to me, I would have never known. I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have had time to defend myself. So that's the type of stuff that I'm saying. Like, narcissistic people don't care about you. They care about the image of being with you. So sometimes you have to understand that sometimes narcissistic people will put you in a position for you to have to look out for yourself. For you have to be, you know what I'm saying? Have to be on guard all the time. No, I'm good. I have really, really been scarred to where I don't even think that I would be able to just have a conversation with that person. Like, I don't even want to see you. So that's really why I'm like a homebody, because I don't even want to run into you. That's how bad my last relationship was. I don't even want to run into you. I don't even want to see your face. I don't even want to, Get somebody else to do it. Not dimming my light for nobody no more. No, Don't dim your light for nobody, but let me tell you something. Live your best life at all times. Live your best life at all times. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not enough. Anytime you're in a position where you feel like you're not enough, a lot of y'all got to understand you have to be able to put yourself in a position to win, because nobody is ever going to do it for you. All right? That's real talk. Just be careful. Mine stay passing my house. And that's what I'm saying. I'm good on all of that. I'm good on all of that. I'm just, I'm in a different phase in my life where I don't even want to be bothered. I don't like to deal with liars. I don't like to deal with people that are always, manipulating other people. And somebody asked me, they was like, you be worried about your ex? I'd be like, no, but I know my ex be worrying about me, because let me tell you something. Some of y'all got to be okay with being the one that got away. Male or female, I don't care who you are. Be okay with being okay with the one that got away. You are the one that got away, and you got to be okay with that. Some of y'all probably still healing. That's okay. Some of y'all still broken. That's okay. But let me tell you something. Be the one that got away. It's all right. It's okay. You gonna live. You still living. You still living. I love you back. You still living. Nothing about you is losing. See, some of y'all got to understand, when you lose people, that don't necessarily mean that you lost. They just lost you. Do you feel me? Some of y'all got to understand that, for real talk. Don't ever feel like you lost something when you lost somebody. That mean that they lost you. For real. They lost you. Don't ever feel like you're less than when somebody walk away from you. Let me tell you something. When people think they can find something better, let them walk away from the good. When people think they can find something better, let them walk away from the good. Because I guarantee you, when you get over there on the other side of the fence, it ain't going to be nothing compared to me. A lot of y'all got to understand, you're uncomparable. And you're also irreplaceable. You got people that are really looking for better while they have good at home. Listen, go ahead and free yourself, because I guarantee you, when you walk away from me and I finally figure out who I am 100%, and I finally understand why I was put on this earth, why I'm walking this green earth, it ain't going to be nothing you can do to come back. Because once I am in a place where I am healed and I'm fully healed, I don't need you. I ain't need you no way. But see, narcissistic people have you thinking that you need them. That's why some of y'all are still scared to do it on your own. You know for a fact you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person. But you're scared to do it by yourself because they made you feel as if you should be. When really and truly, you shouldn't be scared at all. You really can do bad all by yourself. I'm here to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you. You can do bad all by yourself. You can do bad all by yourself. You can do bad all by yourself. If you realize it, have y'all ever realized that you're doing it by yourself anyway? You're doing it by yourself anyway. Some of y'all are scared about the bills, and some of y'all are scared about certain things, but you're really doing it by yourself anyway. You taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, you cooking, you cleaning, fighting for the relationship. You're doing it by yourself anyway. Just saying. Listen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm just saying. I be telling folks all the time. Listen, when I realized those things, that's why I got up and left. Listen, go ahead and save yourself the time, the energy, and the money. Because let me tell you something. We can get the money back, but we can't get the time back, okay? You can get the money back, but you can't get the time back. You got to learn how to understand that your time is the most expensive thing on this earth, because it's something you can't ever get back. Don't ever waste your time somewhere or with somebody that cannot give you the time that you have ever gave them. They don't even give you the time of day. So what make you think that you gonna... I'm careful with my time. I'm careful with who I give my time to. I'm careful with how I spend my time. I'm careful with all... Listen, I'm careful. I'm careful. I'm very careful. You got to be strategic in 2023. Because a lot of y'all be asking me, how do I survive after being hurt and all that stuff? It's that I'm very strategic. I have to really pay attention this season of my life. That means who I'm attached to, who I hang around, what I talk about, all of those things. Be strategic. Be strategic this season. Because you have to understand that sometimes people want you to get off your high horse because they're never able to climb up there with you. Some people want you to come down to their level because they know they can't ever get on the level to where you are. And some of y'all got to understand that. Some of y'all got to understand that. You have to be careful. You have to be careful with those type of people. Okay? You have to be careful with those type of people. And that's why I said, you know what? Anytime that somebody try to break me down or somebody try to let me say this to y'all. I'm about to make somebody a mod. Give me a second. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Hold on, y'all. I forgot you. Hold on, wait a minute. I got a couple people that I just made a mod. You probably don't even know that you're a mod, but I listen, when you comment and you got that badge beside your name, I got to take some people off my moderators list because let me say this to y'all. I'm very big on energy, and y'all know the type of person that I am. I have been very careful with, like I said, evaluating people and things. I don't have time for people to come in my live and mess up my energy. Matter of fact, let me rephrase it. I don't have time for people to come into my life and mess up my energy. And a lot of y'all got to understand that when you're attached to certain people and you allow them to come into your space, you're allowing them to bring whatever baggage they got, okay? And a lot of times, let me tell you something. Like I said earlier, you don't even know that people don't really like you. All you know is that you're loving them. You calling them your brother and your sister. You calling them your friend, and they the whole time don't really like you for real. Let me tell y'all something. I don't play those type of games. If people want to play games, let them play by themselves. Let them play in the sandbox over there by themselves. Because I am not the one or the two. And a lot of y'all got to start speaking it over your own life. You are not the one or the two. Anytime somebody want to play with you in your face, let them play in the sandbox by themselves. Because we don't got time to play over here. I don't got time for nobody to be fake with me. I don't have time for people to be secretly envious of me. I don't got time for people to think that I'm doing something when I ain't even did nothing to you in the first place. Some of y'all got to understand you ain't even did nothing to these people for them not to like you. They just don't like you because of the simple fact they're what's the word? Simple word. They are very, very, very intimidated by who you are. Some folks are intimidated because they can't duplicate you. I had somebody, you know what? I had somebody call me the other day, and they said, you have people that will duplicate you just so they can get a relationship with somebody that they know for a fact that like you. But they know if they were ever to be themselves around this person, you could never, ever, 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 ever be able to be attached to this person. And you know what? I just seen that quote where you said hurt people hurt people. Let me say this to you. Anytime a hurt person can say they love you and they're hurt, they go get help. So I had to stop using it as an excuse. Some of y'all got to stop using it as an excuse, because when anytime a grown person say they hurt, and they can say out of the same mouth that they hurt you with, that they love you, they go get help. I had to stop giving grown folks excuses, Because one thing about it and two things for sure. It's way too many resources out here for people to go get help if you claim that you love me. If you want me to be in your life and you love me, you're going to go get the help that you need to keep me in your life. Stop giving grown folks excuses. It ain't no hurt people this year. It ain't no hurt people this season, period. If you hurt me and you say you love me out of the same mouth that you hurt me with, then that means you really don't love me. Because let me tell you something. If you got insurance, you can go talk to a therapist to get over that hurt that has caused you pain, that's causing me pain. You feel me? We got to stop talking like that. One thing about it and two things for sure. If they really love you and they want to keep you, they not going to hurt you. They going to make sure they do everything in their power to keep you from being hurt, because they going to go get themselves fixed. Do you feel me? I don't give grown folks excuses, because that'll give me an excuse to stay there. That'll give me an excuse to stay there. So now I got an excuse as to why I'm overwhelming my stay in this person's life, and I got to be the one to fix it. I got to have an excuse to fix this person. No. You gonna have to get somebody else to do that. Because one thing about me is that I don't like to play games with my time and my life. Because anytime you say you love me, you should be able to show it over and over again. Don't let nobody fool y'all. Don't let nobody fool y'all. I don't tell people that, because that's trash. That went out the window when I started my healing process. When I was like, hurt people. No, baby. Because let me tell you something. The same thing that I said, that was just said in my life, I gave him the resources to go get free help, and he still didn't go get it. He was still dogging me out. I gave him the EAP hotline to his own job, and he still ain't called to get help. You could talk to a therapist about stuff that you feel like you're not comfortable with talking to somebody else that you attached to. So that means you didn't take me up on my offer. So that means you didn't want me to be here. I'm just saying. You got to learn how to hold people accountable. Because anytime somebody is grown enough to have the actions towards you to where they hurt you, they also grown enough to be held accountable. Some of y'all got to understand it. That's real talk. I don't give people excuses. Because anytime somebody want to fix a problem that they know that's keeping them away from me, then that means that you don't want to fix it. Then that means you don't want to be here. Come on. Sprinkle. That means you don't want to be here. By all means necessary. Stop making people stay where they don't want to be. Because let me tell you something. A person will lie to you just to say they'll lie to you and act like they're going to get some help. Come to find out, baby, they ain't doing nothing to get no help, because they already know they're doing just enough to keep you latched on. They're doing just enough to keep you around, knowing daggone well they ain't going to talk to no therapist. You still the same you. You still the same you. Ain't no way you going to get some help. Ain't no way you going to, you know what I'm saying? They give you just enough to stay around. And let me tell you something. Baby, I ain't staying nowhere where nobody can't show me no results. Where the paper at? I need to see the paper. I need to see the results. You feel me? Y'all laughing. I'm dead serious. I need to see the results. Show me that you went to go talk to a therapist. Show me the receipt or something, because I don't believe it. We got to stop falling in love with people's words and start falling in love with their actions. People going to show you how they feel before they talk about it. Some of y'all got to understand, people going to show you how they feel before they talk about it. It takes more energy to talk than to just show. And some of y'all got to understand that. If a person really don't like you, they going to talk about not liking you first. They gonna talk about it. Then they gonna show you. Once you show me, then that means I should have paid attention the first time, because you were doing something in the first place to show me that you didn't like me before you talked about it. Well, I just posted a video that said we need to start normalizing not liking people and not keeping them on our social media. If I don't fool with you and I don't like you, it ain't no sense of you being my friend on Facebook. It ain't no sense of you being my friend on Instagram. It ain't no sense of me following you on TikTok. If I don't like you, then I'm not gonna sit up here and keep you on my social media. Some of y'all gotta understand to let folks go. I see people commenting on people's stuff all the time. I had some people that was attached to me a couple months ago. Y'all always scroll past my stuff. Y'all. No. No. Oh no. They be commenting on they be commenting on everybody else stuff. Every time you get on Facebook, they comment on everybody else stuff. They always sharing everybody else stuff. Hey y'all. Hey y'all that's coming in. I see y'all. Hey y'all that's coming in. I see y'all. No, but you know I don't got time for that. People let me say this. Grown people support what they want to support. So by all means necessary. If people don't support who you are and they always on your page and you don't never see, listen, go ahead and block them and why delete them as your friend. Why you still got these people on your Facebook? They obviously active. They just not active on your page. You feel me? They ain't active on your page when you post something. But every time you scrolling on your For You page or you scrolling on TikTok or you scrolling on Facebook and Instagram, they be up under everybody else stuff, but they don't ever comment on yours. Because they don't really like you for real. They like to keep up with you, but they don't really like you. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Am I at somebody's door? Yeah. I ain't keeping nobody on my social media for what? I be watching people all the time. I look at people's actions. You ain't got nothing against me, but every time I post something, you don't never comment or you don't never like it. But you like everybody else stuff. I ain't even about to play with you. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. What that girl said in that song. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Okay? Don't play with it. Y'all better stop playing with y'all self. Because people that don't like you, they going to show you. I ain't keeping you around me for what? What I'm following you for? Coming around you. Supporting you. You know, for what? Low-key hating. I don't got time for that. Somebody told me, you know what somebody told me the other day? They was like, every time I just scroll past you, because every time I get on TikTok, you be preaching. Baby, listen. You ain't got to worry about ever scrolling past me ever again. Because you want to know why? Now you blocked. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about looking at me. You ain't got to worry about seeing me. You ain't got to worry about... The only thing you have to worry about is when you can't turn that TV and I'm on a commercial, and every time you turn the channel, every time you change the channel, that's when you ain't going to be able to get rid of me then. Because every time you turn around, I'm on somebody's commercial. Every time you turn around, I'm on the billboard around by your house. Somebody told me that the other day. Matter of fact, it was a couple weeks ago. She said every time, what she say to me? She said, don't come up here preaching because this ain't that type of live today. Girl. Anywho. The nerve of folks. I be have several seats. Do you feel me? Who? Okay. Well, let me preach on then. I'm going to preach on. I'm going to speak on. And I'm going to keep on. Because one thing about it and two things for sure. I know my purpose. Do you know yours? So you got some folks that don't know their purpose and they hate to see you coming because they already know that you're operating in your purpose. Some people get mad and angry because of the simple fact that they still trying to find their purpose. But they ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't got time for people that don't like me because I'm in my purpose. By all means necessary. You ain't going to stop me from being great. You're not going to stop me from helping people. You're not going to stop me from pouring into people genuinely. You're not going to stop me from doing none of that. So let me preach on. I'm going to keep preaching. The girl said, What'd she say? This ain't the live today. Don't come in here. No, don't come in here preaching. Girl, bye. Bye. You probably need this energy that I got in here anyway. Come on now. The envy is heavy. Come on now. The only problem because they miserable within. And some of y'all got to understand it's not even miserable. It's not even misery. Some people just angry. Some people just don't have no desire to like genuineness. You want to know why? Because they're so fake. What's up, Noble? I see you here. Because they're so fake. You have so many people that operate in fakeness. They don't even know how to be authentic or real. Some people so phony, they don't even know how to operate in realness. You feel me? They don't even know how to operate in genuineness. Half of y'all that's in this room, matter of fact, all of y'all that's in this room, y'all operate in genuineness. You want to know why? Because you attract genuine people. Some of y'all got to understand when you attract genuine people and you come across people that don't mind helping you, you come across strangers that genuinely love you and that don't have no strings attached. That's because that's what they are reflecting. They are attracted to something that they are because that's somebody that you are. I had to understand that I attract real, genuine people because that's who I am. I don't know how to be fake or phony. I don't know how to get on here and talk about something I never had experience with before. I don't know how to get on here and just talk about things just because of a number that's being attached to it. I don't know how to do that. I only know how to operate in pure genuineness. And if it's not genuine, then 9 times out of 10, I ain't going to even have enough courage to even talk about it. I'm just going to tell y'all that right now. Listen, some folk can't stay and talk to you for hours, because they don't have a lot of stuff instilled in them to talk about it for hours. People that are not genuine, people that are fake and phony, they talk just enough just to get their point across, just to talk about something, to have the attachment to people that resonate with it, just so they can get you to work to where you want to be when it comes down to being attached to them. Some people don't have it. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm just saying, I'll be honest with y'all, because I don't like to see people that are real and y'all pour into people, y'all give people you'll give people your last $50 that you got in your bank account because you want to see people win. And I get it. But let me tell you something. Don't give and don't love people that don't want to see you win or people that don't love you. That's it. Your greatness is already, listen. It's already instilled in you. You already got it. If you know your platform and whatever it is that you're building for your family, your generational wealth, you already know that it's coming from a genuine place. So you ain't got to prove no point to nobody else. Your family, nobody. If you are pure greatness, let that be what it is. You got to be who you are. Don't let nobody make you feel anything less. Everything that you have done has turned into gold. You want to know why? Because it was something that was instilled on the inside of you. That's why you had to do it anyway. It's real talk. I just had to. What's good, TNT? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Rick? I just had to say that, man, because I be needing for people to understand that I don't come from no fake place. Listen, this is 100% authentic right here. I don't know how to be fake with people. I don't know how to show people fake love and stuff. Listen. Anytime, let me tell y'all something. You got grown folks out here that feel some type of way just because you start to choose yourself first. You got grown folks out here that feel some type of way because you want to take a hiatus and you want to start focusing on you. You got folks out here that get mad that you start to choose yourself first. You want to know why? Because they ain't gonna be able to use you no more. They can't use nothing that's not there, that's not available. A lot of y'all got to understand, when you take yourself out of the equation and you stop being so available and so accessible to people, people are going to show you how they really feel about you when they don't have no access to you. You feel what I'm saying? Even your own family be saying you be acting funny when you start to take a step back. When you start to do stuff for yourself. When you start to put on clothes and you start to step out and you start to do, they start to say you acting funny because you have chosen yourself over them. And let me tell you something. What's up, Misha? And let me tell you something. Some of y'all got to understand it get real like that because people don't like to see you win no way. It's okay. It's all right. You got to be okay with stepping away from people. You want to know why? Because when you are in a season of where you got to be built from the ground up, you will never want to be taken down to that ground level ever again. When you done started from the ground and you done built up to a place to where listen, you don't never want to feel that place of being that low ever again in your life. So don't never let nobody take you back to that place. It is what it is. Let them go. Set yourself free by walking away. That's real talk. I tell people that all the time. I ain't gonna ever get back to a place where I'm so low where I forget who I am. Cause see, we have people in our life that make us question our ability of living. You have people around you that don't even know how to love you properly, but yet and still they're around you because of the simple fact they done been around you for a long time, and you don't know how to break away from that connection or that relationship. So now you're still questioning your own ability. Stop putting yourself in the position to lose. We do that way too much, where we put ourselves in the position to lose, not even knowing that the whole time we could be winning. Listen, anybody that call themselves my friend, my family, my brother, my sister, my cousin, whoever, anybody that call them my family should treat me as such. Because if not, then that means that even family can get cut off. I don't care if we got the same blood running through our veins. I don't care if we got the same last name. Listen, I will cut you off so fast because I'm going to choose me over you. Some of y'all be choosing other people over yourself. Why? Let them walk away. Set yourself free, man. Walk away from folks. Leave them where they at. What I had to understand was, when I leave people where they standing at, and I leave them where they had me messed up at, by all means necessary. It ain't no reason for me to be attached to you, blood or not. I don't care how. Listen, I done walked past a couple folks. That's my family. Like I don't even know them. You know it's real bad when you be trying to avoid your own family. You be in a grocery store, you be trying to avoid them. You feel what I'm saying? You be trying to avoid them so bad. You be like, dang, that's bad. I'm trying to avoid you. I don't even want you to see me. I don't even want to talk to you. No. Get somebody else to do it. Because let me tell you, when you choose yourself first, people that don't want to see you win gonna get mad. Just saying, I'm gonna keep it 100 now. I tell people that all the time. I notice people look comments and stuff. See, y'all gotta start paying attention to folks' comments, because they comments be telling you how they really feel about you. What you got that on for? Why you wearing that? We ain't doing too much. Or when folks be like, get somebody else to do it with an attitude. Baby, listen. I play about a lot of things, but my energy, I don't play about it at all. My presence, I don't play about it at all. I don't got time to be. Don't worry about what I got on. Some folks be trying to study you up and down, trying to see what you gonna wear today. Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Get somebody else to do it. I know y'all have people that call you all the time and be like, what you putting on today? Don't worry about it. You about to see me in 30 minutes. You about to see me within the next hour. Don't worry about what I'm putting on just so you can match my vibe and match my energy. Because you can never duplicate me. What you wearing? Why? Stop calling me. Don't call me. You about to see me. Listen, you going to see me when you see me. And when you see me, it is what it is. Just saying, man. People be like, what you wearing today? You know we ain't doing too much. You ain't got to get all dressed up and stuff. Baby, listen. If I want to put on my best dress, if I want to put on my Alexander McQueen's or my Tom Fords with my, let me put it on. Listen, you ain't about to stop me from dressing the way I want to dress. I don't care where we going. I don't care if I'm going to Walmart. If I want to put on what my red bottoms and go to Walmart, I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on. Do you hear me? People be wanting you to dress down like them. Baby, I'm about to dress up everywhere that I go. Because listen, I ain't saving no outfits this year. I'm sorry. I ain't saving no outfits. If I want to put my makeup on, I'm putting it on. If I want to wear my red bottoms today, I'm wearing them. If I want to wear I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it. Somebody was like, you have people that call you? Yeah, I have people call me all the time. When I'm about to link up with them, they be calling me trying to see what I'm putting on. Baby, I don't want to wear what I want to wear. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me no questions. Don't do none of that. Because it is what it is. I'm telling you. Dress up for the occasion. Got to. Y'all be trying to save, what y'all be trying to save outfit for? I'm going to save this outfit for this. You never know. You might not make it to see tomorrow. Go ahead and put that outfit on. Put that outfit on. What you trying to save it for? Put it on. If you going to put it on, be Mr. Put it on and Mrs. Put it on. Put it on. Your family be already sneered up at you. They already don't like you. So you might as well make them even more mad by showing up with whatever it is that you want to wear. I'm just saying. Well, everybody over here got on pajamas. I didn't want to wear pajamas. I wanted to wear my Tom Ford jeans and my red bottoms with that's what I wanted to wear. I don't want to blend in with y'all. I've been the GOAT the whole time. So why am I blending in with y'all? Y'all want to wear pajamas. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wear that. You always got to be extra. Be extra. Be extra. It's okay. Be extra this season. Woo! I'm telling you. Listen. I'm telling you. I listen. I'm just saying. Whole time y'all don't like me no way. So it's all right. When I'm not at work, I try to wear things I cannot otherwise. You feel me? They thought you was stunting on them. It's okay, because if you think I'm stunting on you, thinking that I'm trying to be better than you, whole time you don't even understand that it was never a competition between us, no way. Because you could never be on my level. At the end of the day, my level that I am on, you could never compare to me, because it's not a level that you can never reach. A lot of y'all got to understand, the people that don't like you because they can never reach the level that you are on. It ain't nothing that you can do to try to convince them otherwise. Some of y'all got to understand that when people don't have access to the penthouse, then that's when they feel like they have to drag you down to where they are. When you become unaccessible, when your level that you have reached become unaccessible to the average person that you have in your life, then a lot of them are not going to like you. I'm just saying. A lot of folks probably scrolling past me right now probably can't stand me. They probably came in the room, got their nose sneered up, because they see that people are sticking. They don't like that. It ain't nothing that I did. It's just some people that's just how they are. I see people all the time. Y'all know I see people all the time. I pick up on energy. So I know people that be watching from the outside. They ain't gonna never come into the room, because you want to know why? A lot of people not gonna step around you because they don't want to be in a position where they have to give you your props. See, when people hear you spitting your game and they hear that you telling your testimony and they hear that you helping other people, let me tell you something. People not gonna step in the room because they don't want to they don't want to get caught giving you their props because of the conversations they done had about you behind closed doors. They done talked about you like a dog to other people. They done ruined your name. They done ran your name through the mud. If they get seen talking to you or giving you props, you know that's gonna be somewhere that they don't want to be. Because people are going to look at them weird. They're gonna start to call them fake. People don't want to be in a position to be called fake. That's why a lot of people don't like to support you. That's why a lot of people don't like to be around you. That's why a lot of people don't call you or text you no more like they used to, because of the conversation they had with other people. And that includes some of your family too. Some of your family members ain't gonna call you or text you no more like they used to, because of the way they done dogged you out to everybody else. Some folks not even gonna put you in a position to where you even hear them say congratulations. You want to know why? They're not gonna be able to applaud you. They're not gonna get caught applauding you because of the conversation they've had behind closed doors when you wasn't there. It ain't nothing that you did. It was everything that you did right. But when people see a problem with the things that you do, they're gonna talk about you like a dog. And that's why a lot of people didn't fell off the map. A lot of people didn't fell off the map because that's where you have to understand. God is hearing conversations that you didn't. The reason why people stop talking to you, the reason why they stop texting and calling, is because sometimes the conversations that are had about you when you're not in the room, when you're not present, that's when you know it's time for you to get up and walk away. People ain't just falling out with you all of a sudden. They're falling out with you because they can't take the pressure. Some folks can't take the pressure. They can't take the pressure. They're not even going to come in and support you. I noticed everything. Do you hear me? I didn't notice so many people fell out with me. Some people don't even come in my lives no more because they can't stand to see me. Some people don't even want to applaud me and clap me and cheer me on because of the simple fact that they don't want to be able to, or they don't want to be caught or be in the position of supporting me. Some of y'all got to think about that. It's the same thing with you. People don't want to be seen supporting you because of the way they done talked about you. And you got to be okay with walking away from those people. Because you know what? Some way, somehow, those people that don't really like you, they still find a way to get you to come around. Or they still find a way to get you to support them. Every time they have something, an event, birthday party, they invite you because they know you're going to show up because that's what type of heart you got. You always show up for people that you love, right? So when they know that about you, they're going to invite you every time. They're going to invite you every time. And when they stop inviting you, that means that you're taking their light away from them. When people can't shine as bright when you are in the room, then they're going to stop calling you. They're going to stop inviting you. They're going to stop doing everything that they were normally doing. You want to know why? Because when you step in the room, your light radiates. And that's why people don't like you to be around, because the glow that you have, the attraction that you have, they don't want that. That's why I said, you know what? I don't get offended when people don't invite me no more. You ain't got to invite me. Don't invite me to the wedding. Don't invite me to the birthday party. Don't invite me to the cookout. Listen, and stop being so naive to the simple fact that people will call you to get you to show up last. They doing that for a reason. I had somebody who thought they was gonna get over me. Baby, you were planning a trip for a whole 6 months and you called me 2 weeks asking me to go with you. No, I'm not putting no money on no Airbnb. I ain't splitting no prices with you. I ain't splitting no money. I ain't doing none of that. No, if you couldn't call me when you was first planning it, then I'm not coming. Okay? I'm going sprinkle. Don't invite me to nothing that you wasn't initially inviting me to in the first place. Some folks just call you just so they can save a little money. They want... Folks be calling you just so they can save a little money. Don't be calling my phone trying to invite me out now because you ain't had nobody to bring the paper plates to the cookout. Now you want to call me. Don't call me when you ain't got nobody to bring the sodas and the paper goods and all that stuff, and now you want to invite me over. You didn't invite me in the first place, so I ain't coming. They invite you, hey, you can come on over. We having a cookout. We got all this food over here. Then it's soon when you start to be on your way, hey, can you stop and get some? Hang up. Let me turn around and go back home. Huh? Hey, listen, I'm telling you, it be real like that and y'all don't be paying attention. They do it every time. Hey, you can come on over and get you a plate. Come to find out, y'all don't even got no plates over there. You want me to bring the plates with me? No, get somebody else to do it. What's up, y'all that's coming in? Get somebody else to do it. I ain't got time. I'm telling you. I don't have time for foolishness. I don't have time for fake people. If you don't want me to support you by all means necessary, then don't call me. Don't have to like so they can, you know what I'm saying? Listen, when folks think they ain't blowing out your candle the whole time, your candle ain't doing nothing but shining brighter. Because let me tell you something. While they're blowing out theirs is the ones that's getting dim. Send me a plate back with Junior. You feel what I'm saying? Send me a plate. I ain't coming. You know what? I changed my mind. My stomach hurt. I don't feel too good. Listen, I tell folks that all the time. I don't feel good. I keep my energy to myself because I see when you hold your energy near and dear to your heart, you ain't gonna ever let nobody ruin it. You hear me? Baby, I'm sick. I ain't coming. Send my plate back with Junior and I'll eat it I'll let you know how I take. One person called me one day, y'all. She said, hey, I'm planning my birthday party or whatever, and I want you to come. It's this weekend, right? And I was like, okay. I said, okay. How long you been planning? Yeah, it was just something last minute, but come to find out you had been planning it 2 months prior, and you had already sent your invites out, and then I had just crossed your mind. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not coming to buy you no gift. I'm not coming to give you what you want. Then those type of people be having the audacity to send out a wish list. I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I'm not supporting those who don't support me. Or I'm not supporting those either that just keep up with me just to see what I got going on, because they be trying to be nosy. Y'all know y'all got some folks like that around y'all. They just call you or text you just to see what you got going on, just so they can keep up with you. You got some of your family members that'll call you just to see what you got going on, so they can be the one in the family to say they spoke to you. Some of y'all got to understand, when people have the attachment to the goat, when people have the attachment to the goat in the family, people get brownie points because they know you don't fool with folks too much. So when people call you and be like, hey, what you got going on? I'm just calling to check on you. Baby, you ain't calling to check on me. You calling me to tell everybody else you spoke to me, okay? That's what you're calling me for. You feel what I'm saying? They calling you to try to tell, so they can tell everybody else, yeah, I spoke to them the other day. They got a new job. They don't be trying to keep up with me, trying to see what I got going on. Get on. I can't. So true. It's a fact. I'm telling y'all, just start paying attention to folks. Every time you text them back and be like, how you doing? They don't reply to you. They don't reply to you because they don't want you to keep up with them. They want to be able to keep up with you. I be noticing it about folks. I be asking folks. I be like, I'm good. How you doing? When you just keep it simple like that, you ain't giving them what they want. You ain't got to worry about them replying, because some people want you to have something want you to have something to talk about when it comes down to your brokenness. See, people want you to talk about your brokenness so they can have something to talk about behind your back. Y'all don't even be noticing. People be wanting you to say, oh, I'm going through it. They be wanting you to say, oh, I'm going through it. Oh, I got this going on. Oh, I'm having car trouble and all that. But they don't have the resources to help you. Sometimes you got to understand, people that don't have the resources to help you, but they always try to keep up with you. That means that it's time for you to evaluate their friendship or their relationship or their familyship, whatever it is. What I had to understand is, anybody that wants to see me win, they're going to have the resources to help me win. That's why I don't fool with a lot of people. Be asking me that all the time. Like, I'm very, 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 I'm a girl's girl. I'm one of those women that if I have the resources to help you, by all means necessary, you're going to get every resource that I got. You want to know why? Because I have learned that the more I keep stuff to myself and the more I hold stuff in and I don't give it out, I am holding myself back from the blessings that God had for me. Because God ain't going to fill up no bag that's already full. Y'all got to understand. God is not going to fill up no bag that's already full. If you have the resources to help people, give them the resources so God can fill you back up again. Sometimes you got to understand that you keeping yourself from the blessings that God has for you because you always trying to hold on to stuff. Let it go so God can keep blessing you. Because anytime you scared to give something away and you scared that somebody going to reach a level that you own, that means you have the wrong intentions. Real talk. You have the wrong intentions. And that means you got to change your heart. I'm just keeping it real. I had to understand that. I had to understand that the more I was giving out, God was still blessing me more. And you want to know why? Because as I was pouring out, God was pouring in. And a lot of y'all got to understand, God ain't going to keep on stacking your bag all the way up until it can't zip no more. He's not that type of God. He's going to give you what he is supposed to supply. Because at the end of the day, when you're giving out everything that you're supposed to give out, and you keeping stuff for yourself, that means your bag is never gonna get your bag is never gonna be full to the point where you're unable to operate in your purpose. See, a lot of y'all got to understand your purpose is also attached to the resources that you have, because everybody don't have the same resources as you. That's why I had to understand about me having a platform. When people ask me about my platform and I talk on my platform, I tell people all the time, I had to learn how to give out things that I was holding on to because I didn't even realize that I was keeping myself out of the way when it came down to my blessings. Yeah. You got to be willing and open enough to talk about things, to give people resources that you're scared to let go of. That's it. I used to be that person. I'm talking about even little petty stuff. I wouldn't tell nobody what I had, where I got my outfit from, because I used to listen. I was one of them girls. I wouldn't tell nobody where I got my outfit from, because I wasn't nobody. I ain't want to see nobody with it on. I'm telling you, I used to be her. I was like, why? I mean, for what? Baby, a Fashion Nova. I got it from Shein. I got it from the mall. Oh, right there at that store, right up there at the corner. For what? What you holding on to it for? We have them traits. You know what I'm saying? We have those traits to where I was one of those. I really was. I wouldn't tell nobody nothing. I would even tell my mama, don't tell nobody where I told you I got that from. Because I ain't want to tell you. But I done told you. Okay? No. Don't be that person, y'all. Don't be that person. But no, so y'all, okay, Misha? You feel what I'm saying? I just said online. Online. Listen, what's the website? What's the website? Listen, online. Oh yeah, I got it from my online boutique. They used to be my thing. I would tell people, I got it from my online boutique. I wouldn't even tell them folks the name. I got it from my online boutique. Where? What's the name of it? Can you send me the link? Nope. Oh, listen. I used to be that same way. I ain't telling you nothing. I ain't telling you nothing. Listen, it is what it is. I ain't telling you where I got it from because it's none of your business. It ain't none of your business. Keeping something for yourself. Might as well. Listen. Listen, you already done wore it anyway. I'm the type of person, I don't like to wear the same stuff twice. So if I wore something and somebody see me with it on, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you where I got it from because I probably ain't going to wear it no more. Listen, real talk. If y'all were to go on my Instagram, my Facebook, wherever, you will never see me with the same thing on twice. I never wear it. I never wear the same thing twice. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't gatekeep no more. Because I'm like, girl, you ain't even going to wear this no more. You ain't even going to wear this outfit no more. Ain't no sense you holding it in. Go ahead and just tell these folks where you got it from. Like, duh. But yeah, y'all. I'm about to get ready to get off here. I have some stuff to do today. A couple cookouts that I was invited to before I went on vacation. So that means that they planned it, but they had the intention on inviting me. I had a friend who's always asking me what I was wearing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anytime somebody call you, thank you so much, Kendall. Anytime somebody call you and be like, hey, what you putting on? Baby, we going to the same place. You about to get ready to see me. Don't worry about what I'm about to put on. Well, I was just trying to see what type of vibe you was got. Don't worry about my vibe. If I want to wear a dress or I want to wear a pantsuit, it's up to me. You feel me? I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. Ask me though, crazy stuff like that. Thank y'all for 100K. Thank y'all for pouring into me today. Thank y'all for showing me love. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all always for giving me that genuine love, y'all. I come on here to get the love back from y'all because I know that it comes from a genuine place. And each and every one of y'all show me that time and time again. So again, thank y'all. Thank y'all for getting me to 100K. My goal is 200K followers, so hopefully I get it soon, y'all. So make sure y'all share my content. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. All the lives that I have done I'm gonna do a mass upload. So make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube. Y'all go to my Facebook group. Make sure y'all join my Facebook group. And I'm also gonna start to go live on Instagram too. So y'all make sure y'all go follow my Instagram. My Instagram is in my bio. Yeah. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all listen. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're doing right here, right now, don't let that define where you're going. See, what I had to understand was your past is just a place. You shouldn't be able to just live there and soak in it. Move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go to greater and better things, y'all. Okay? So bye. Talk to y'all later. I don't know, I might come on later on tonight, so I don't know. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. Make sure y'all follow me. Make sure you got your notifications on, and we gonna do it. Thank you, sweet girl. Lots of love. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I need to figure out how to work TikTok. TikTok is simple. Once you learn how to work TikTok, it's real easy. I'm telling you. It's real easy. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. And like I said, I might come back on tonight. I don't know. So if I do come back on, just make sure y'all got y'all notifications on, because I'm going to come on and rock with y'all tonight. If I do come on, maybe it'll be about 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. Who knows? But I love y'all. Deuces.